Hello everyone and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is a deck review of the cards that I just used for the monthly English readings. I have to record the Spanish readings, but it'll be by either tomorrow or Tuesday, actually. So, I paired this deck. This is the Inspiring Alien Tarot deck. This is a self-published deck. The person who created the deck has a YouTube channel, and it's called Inspiring Alien. I will leave the link to her YouTube channel in the description box listed below. But since I got the deck, I consecrated it. I don't have the box anymore because I don't keep my boxes. But I've since put it together with Dre's Intuitive Oracle cards and the Voices of Stones Oracle deck, because they have both of these, well, all three of these decks have a very galactic feel to them. Even though they don't look like they have a galactic feel or a galactic theme, these are the backs. Yeah, they're very galactic-y, and off the bat, off of reading with these cards, I feel drained off of the energy because the cards, and of course I'm getting messages as I'm doing the review. I can't. Because the cards are, I don't know, I guess because the energy is so focused on let me just show you guys the cards, but the energy is so focused on the galaxy and another alien race and just alien type of feel to them that it just literally took my energy. I usually don't feel as tired when I'm doing the monthly readings, but this is why I wanted to keep this deck for the oh my goodness, I'm like running out of things to say. This is why I wanted to keep this deck solely and only for the past life readings that I'm planning to introduce to my Etsy shop and my I'm so sorry. I'm like but it's because my energy is so low, but I really want to do this review. It's a dear friend of mine. So I really wanted to keep the past life readings for this deck only, because the past life readings, I will be introducing them with my website and my Etsy. It's because I have a very different view of just past lives. This deck is a very strong deck. It probably doesn't look like a strong deck, but it is a strong deck. It doesn't have a childish feel to it anymore. I've consecrated it and left it in the box full of the powder that I use to consecrate my decks. I lit a candle to it, and I feel like it grew up in like 2 or 3 weeks that it was in there. And then I just used it. I hadn't used it for a personal reading. Did I use it? I don't remember using it for a personal reading, but I did use it for the readings, for the monthly readings right here on YouTube, and it just took my energy. So this deck is a deck that is for very deep and intuitive readings. Like I said, it is a self-published deck, but energies and entities seem to like push through my solar plexus, and they push through when I use this deck. And my intuition, it just drains me. I feel drained because don't know if I should be communicating them or having that portal open while doing general readings, because I feel like they'll just start giving me messages that have nothing to do with general readings. So this deck is going to be used solely and only for past life readings, when of course I feel pulled to use the deck for the past life readings. I don't know. Oh, I almost choked on my own saliva. That's disgusting. I don't know what colors she used, if it was color based or what. Pero this deck is beautiful. I love it because it seems soft, but it really isn't. And then it has vibrant colors, and then it also has beautiful light colors. It is a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, or I don't consider it a Rider-Waite-Smith clone because it doesn't have the exact imagery of the Rider-Waite-Smith, and the suits were changed to planets, stars, lasers and pods. And of course, there's a lot of music and stuff in the background, just so you guys know I live in the city. And there's always something happening. Even when I'm in the living room, there's always some shit. But anyway, the aliens in the deck as well, I realized they're all from different types of family members or alien family members. They all look different. Like this one looks more like a dinosaur. This one looks like a different type of alien. Let me see. That's the Ace of Lasers. This one looks like a different type of alien than both of these put together. If you can see what I'm saying, they all look different. So I feel like when she was channeling this deck or creating this deck, these entities were actually coming through, and that's exactly how they feel when you use the deck. As of like right now, I just said that and they're just like, oh, but I feel like there's certain people that can use this deck. This deck is not for everyone. I feel like if you're open to that frequency, they'll come through. Oh, look at this blue alien and look at this one. If not, then they're not gonna come through. And it'll probably just be like just another deck, but the messages that I'm getting and the frequency that I'm getting through this deck, no. It's totally and completely different. I also got the deck delivered to me on Alien Day, which was so funny. So they had like their own little, I guess, consecration of the deck. What else can I say about the deck? I don't know. I feel like that's all I can say. Oh, did I show you guys the back? These are the backs. But I feel like that's all I can say. Like, it's not at all what people would think if they're just looking at these images. They're like, oh, this like that looks like just like a painting, like a portrait, like just any portrait. It just looks like a portrait. Like somebody just did a portrait. It took them a couple of hours to do. Very intuitive portrait. A lot of symbolism in it. But I feel like once you start working with the deck, it's just different. Like my hands were shaking during some parts of the videos. That's why I keep my hands away sometimes when I'm doing videos, because the energies are too much sometimes. So I don't know if it would act like this with everyone, but with me, I'm getting these entities as if they were alive or pushing through the frequency. Mary, what did you do when you were creating these portraits? Were you in a meditative state? Is the question. Because that's what I feel. I feel like they were just talking to you. Or you talk to them. It's kind of like some sort of your family is what I'm getting with these cards. I feel like these are your galactic family members of some sort. Or you know these entities from somewhere and seen these entities somewhere. You're not just like into aliens just to be into aliens is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I love it so far. It's just you need to be in a certain headspace, and I will not do general readings with them again because these are solely and only for past life readings. So let's see what I do. Let's see what comes up. So yeah, stay tuned for my past life readings, you guys. And these shuffle great and fantastic. I did do a 60-second first impression. They don't hurt your hands when you're shuffling them, and they have, it's like some sort of linen, I think it's what it's called. They have like you can see that they have protection of some sort on top, or they're a little glossy, like just like glossy matte type of a feel to them. I don't know. If you have the Magical Enchantment Oracle cards, it's the same material, kind of like, just a little thinner. And it has an extra card. It's called the Purple Buddha. So for those of you that are interested, I will leave the information of Mary below. Her name here on YouTube is Inspiring Alien. And this is how it shuffles. And it fits right in your hands. It's beautiful. And you can shuffle them like this as well. And they don't bow. They don't bow easily. So this deck, the material used for this deck is beautiful because they don't bow. So if you're interested in purchasing this deck, you guys can hit up, Marie, and she also has, within, I wish I would have had thrown out the box, but I don't like to keep boxes because I feel like the cards are like constraint to them, or like, I don't know. But she does have the pamphlet. I did keep the pamphlet. It brings this little pamphlet right here. And I'm so sorry if my energy is a little low, but I just finished doing all readings with them. I just wanted to get the video out so that you guys know a little bit about the deck. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can always go ahead over to Inspiring Alien on Facebook, Instagram, and also, and I'm not quite sure if she has Twitter, but she has a YouTube channel here as well, that she talks about a lot of fun stuff and interesting topics that a lot of people would be interested in talking about. So, oh, and this is the bag I bought for all 3 of the decks. I bought this at H&M for like $7 or something. Isn't it cute? Isn't it fabulous? Fabulous. There it is. So that's the Inspiring Alien Tarot deck, you guys. And Mary, I feel like you are in the works of some sort of an oracle card or an oracle deck to accompany this deck. I feel like it's somewhere along. It's coming to you. I just had to give you that message. Because I'm still in tune with them. So they'll be contacting you soon. Whoever you used or whatever entity frequency you used to create this deck, they'll be contacting you regarding an oracle deck if you haven't started it already. So thank you, girlie, for creating this amazing deck, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.